This week we are back with JLC-Tech to talk about a few of their newest additions. If you missed it, we did an overview on JLC-Tech. The link is in the description below. Gemini is the first and only 4-inch wide linear downlight to install just like a cross tee in a suspended ceiling. This eliminates the need for additional ceiling bracket support, accessories, and tools. With traditional linear recessed ceiling installations, designers must decide to either have the luminaire on-center to the grid, thereby complicating the structure of the ceiling, or mount the luminaire off-center, requiring custom openings in the grid system. Gemini does away with all this complication by replacing the physical cross tee. Where the typical recessed linear requires additional support to the structure, custom-ordered cross tees, or field modifications to integrate with the T-grid supports, Gemini simplifies installation. It is designed with integrated cross tees, which means no need for special support of the ceiling bracket or special grid components. Choose a double lens with a center spine or single lens for a more traditional recessed slot fixture aesthetic in either diffused white or diffused prismatic. Sorella is the sister to the T-bar LED. Before, where you were limited to installation in T-grid ceilings only, you can now continue the aesthetic of T-bar LED to spaces with gypsum ceilings. The low-profile mud flange requires less plaster, and the tool-free spring clip mounting system makes installation easy. Available with all the optics offered with the T-bar LED, keeping design consistent between spaces with different ceiling types. This provides a natural transition from space to space and continues the clean aesthetic provided from JLC-Tech.
JLC Gemini, take one.
It is designed with integrated, which means no need for special support. Now you can now continue the aesthetic of T-bar LED. All right, take two.
Okay, JLC Gemini, take two.
Where the typical recessed linear requires additional support. Before, where you were limited to installation in T-grid ceilings, keeping design consistent. This provides a natural transition.
JLC Gemini, take three.
Gemini does away with all of this complication by Before, where you were limited to installations. I know it's a big word for Andrew. That's my job. I say words for a living.
JLC Gemini, take four.
Mike, get off the audio cable. Thereby complicating the construction of the ceiling, or mount the luminaire off. Fuck me. Can we just rewind it just a little bit?